Yo guys, it's your boy Mordecai here, bringing you another video slash commentary about a certain topic that I'll be developing, that I'll just be going through with you guys. And if you guys enjoy this topic or don't enjoy football, soccer, if you don't enjoy this kind of topic, you guys can click off the video, you guys can watch another video. However, today I will be talking about situation of football. As you can see by the title, I will be talking about Arsenal Football Club. So Arsenal Football Club are one of the most popular football clubs in the United Kingdom. If you talk about the Premier League and football, you will hear Arsenal in the conversation. Arsenal are top tier teams in the world, near enough. They're in the top 10 bracket, and I believe that they are, soon to come, going to be one of the best teams in the world. I'm probably saying that due to opinion more than facts. However, I am an Arsenal supporter. I've been Arsenal supporter for like 7-8 years now. I sadly haven't been around when Arsenal were the Invincibles. Well, I was around, but I didn't support them at that time. So, sorry about that. I didn't support Arsenal at that time. So, I believe that I want Arsenal to win more trophies. I want Arsenal to win more things, so I can be and I can, celebrate with Arsenal. But that isn't the topic for today. Today, we are talking about the situation Arsenal are in to this day. So, Arsenal are actually suffering very bad in their season. They are sitting 6th place under Man United with, I think they're sitting 54 points, and Man United got 57 points. Arsenal have a game on Monday, the day I record this video. They will have a game on Monday. The game that they have is against, I think it's against Middlesbrough, and I think it's at home, or wait, no, it's definitely at home. So, today we'll be talking about the situation about Arsenal. We're talking about Arsene Wenger. We're talking about some of the players' contracts ending in 2018. We're talking about some of the contracts, the transfer targets that Arsene Wenger hopes to get. So, the first thing I'll be talking about today is the situation of Ozil Sanchez. Ozil Sanchez have said many times they don't want to be the main topic of Arsenal. Like, they don't want to be the talk. They want to focus on getting the Champions League spot. However, today we'll be talking about Ozil Sanchez. Ozil and Sanchez are both, one of the two, top players in Arsenal. If you think about Arsenal, you think about Ozil and Sanchez. So we will be talking about Ozil Sanchez. Ozil is very, very close to signing a contract with Arsenal, renewing the contract. However, someone like Sanchez wants to win trophies. Ozil does want to win trophies, but Ozil is, 100% committed to the club. He's said it many times. He wants to stay in London. He loves London, and he wants to stay at Arsenal. So Ozil is very close to signing a contract with Arsenal. However, Sanchez, on the other hand, he wants to, weigh his options, I think. And I feel as though if Arsenal don't give him the money, and if they don't bring in the big players, I feel as though Alexis Sanchez will leave. Many sources have come to me and said Alexis Sanchez has been offered a £290,000 a week contract, which will make him one of the Premier League's most expensive player. He will overrank Paul Pogba. So the situation with Ozil Sanchez is, yet to be decided. And when the day that they sign a contract or when they decide to leave, I will be making a video talking about that. The second topic we'll be talking about is none other than Arsene Wenger. You can't talk about Arsenal without talking about Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger is a legend at Arsenal. I feel as though when Arsenal is mentioned, Arsene Wenger name, his name is spelled at Arsenal. However, the situation Arsene Wenger is now, people don't have that opinion on him as being a legend. He will always be a legend in Arsenal history when he decides to step down or when he decides to retire or leave the club or go to pursue another club. People will know Arsene Wenger for Arsenal, for what he's done for Arsenal, for what he has achieved in the years and stuff. So Arsene Wenger right now, he's centre of attention with contract talks. His contract ends in summer, and we're yet to know his future. He said that he has decided his future, and I've heard from other sources, other websites, other people that Arsene Wenger has signed a 2-year contract with Arsenal. However, we are not yet to confirm that. Until we are confirmed that 100%, then we'll start thinking about the rebuilding stage of Arsenal. So if Arsene Wenger stays, we have to think about the transfer targets. However, if he goes, I feel as though he shouldn't only go. I feel as though the whole board should go. I feel Stan Kroenke should go. Gazidis, I think all of them should go with him. Kroenke's son or nephew or whatever he is to him. I feel as though they should all go instead of only Arsene Wenger going, because Arsene Wenger is not all to blame. The players are to blame. The board are to blame. It's not all. Most of it is because of the board, and Kroenke doesn't really pay much attention to Arsenal. He doesn't even set objectives for Arsene Wenger to pursue. But that ain't the main point. So if Arsene Wenger stays, he has to think about his transfer targets, and I'm going to talk about transfer targets. And if he goes, I feel as though the board need to go. everybody needs to go, and then we need to bring in different targets. However, the main question, if Arsene Wenger goes, people saying who should replace Arsene Wenger. I've got many people that in my mind that I feel as though can replace him. Then people that are, you know, very close. If Arsene Wenger do leave, they do want to, you know, if they're given the opportunity to, you know, manage a team like Arsenal, the top team in Premier League, they will get fit. So people like Max Allegri, his, you know, #1 target that I feel as though if Arsene Wenger does leave, he will become manager, as well as Diego Simeone and Eddie Howe. Those are the names that are on top of speculation right now. There are other names as well, like some of the Arsenal invincible legends coming in for training and stuff, and, you know, give the players, because I don't feel as though there is enough sense of character in the change room, or like people, you know, they don't have that, you know, moral no more. They feel as though no one's there as a leader. Koscielny's dropped his head, so everyone's dropped their head. There's no Cazorla in the bench. There's no one's there to give him a morale boost. Arsene Wenger is not giving them that morale boost. He needs to uplift, you know, how they feel. So I feel as though if Arsene Wenger does stay, which is most likely going to happen, he's going to sign a new 2-year contract. He has to think about what he's going to do. He can't stay like this. He has to sign 5 players, in my opinion. I feel as though the key areas that Arsenal are suffering this season, I feel as though goalkeeper, Ospina and Martinez are sick of, you know, being one-match players. You know, they just come in for one match. They come in whenever Cech isn't there. So they feel as though, obviously, Ospina is a secondary keeper, and Ospina is injured now, so Martinez has been in. I feel as though Martinez is a good keeper. It's just the defence lets him down and makes him look good. It makes him look bad, worse than he, you know, people already perceive him as. I think Petr Cech has gone through his ages. He's a legend. However, I don't feel as though he is, you know, he's there anymore. I feel as though we need to replace him. However, I feel as though we should use him as our second keeper to give the keeper that comes in more, you know, give him some advice about how to play, how to do it, because he's a legend. He will be known as Premier League's greatest keeper, up with Van der Sar, you know, all of them, Seaman, all of them. So I think so we need to get a new keeper. I think some targets like Oblak or the AC Milan, a 17-year-old keeper as well. I feel as though them two should be good targets, as well as a left back. There has been confirmation that Arsenal have signed a left back. I think it's from Schalke. His name is Sad Colensi. I do not know how to pronounce his name. Forgive me for my pronunciation. I will put his name in the screen right now. However, I think as though they signed him. They're saying he signed, and on his Wikipedia page they have also put something about his Arsenal new career, signing him. His contract ran out in 3 months, so his contract runs out in summer. So there are many speculations that he's coming to Arsenal, and not even speculation that he's coming. There's speculation that he's already signed his deal with Arsenal and he will be coming in July. So that's already good signs for Arsene Wenger. They also need to improve on a centre mid. There's too much. Arsene Wenger changes it up too much. He plays Granit Xhaka, but when Granit Xhaka got injured and his suspensions, they kept changing who's playing next to him. Cazorla was out, so they kept playing Coquelin, El Nene, Ramsey. They didn't know who to play there, Chamberlain. So I feel as they need to get a certified centre mid. I don't know who they would get in centre mid right now. I think someone like Pastore or someone that can just, you know, boss the midfield, as well as a right mid. I feel as though Embolo, is that how you pronounce it? But I feel as though he should be top target for Arsenal. He has pace, he has everything, and I feel as though Walcott shouldn't be playing there no more. I feel as though there should be more, you know, we rely too much on our players that are on the team. We need to change them. We need to change the whole dynamics of the team, as well as the main priority. Alexis Sanchez said this week he prefers to play on the wing. So I feel as though we should sign a player like Lacazette or someone like Belotti. Dybala has, you know, he has signed a new contract to 2021, so his release costs will be very expensive. So I doubt we'll get Dybala, but Belotti, Icardi, or someone like Lacazette could be key to Arsenal, you know, coming better. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of video. If you guys enjoyed these kind of videos, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I will be doing another video later on today about the playoffs. And if you guys are not interested in football, put down in the comments what team you support, whatever sporting team. It can be American football, baseball, dodgeball, anything. Put your sporting team down in the comments below. Hopefully guys you enjoyed this kind of video, and more of this will be coming lately. Peace.